it's not hard to love Spider-Man because Spider-Man is known to be one of the greatest superheroes of all time. Because when it comes to my relationship with Spider-Man, I loved him ever since I was a little kid. When it comes to the comics, when it comes to the movies, the video games, action figures, you named it. I loved everything revolving this character. And within this video itself, I want to talk about how Spider-Man became one of the most beloved heroes of all time. Because I feel like it's only right to give my boy his own video and talk about, why he's so awesome. So if you guys have any thoughts of your own when it comes to things you want to say about Spider-Man, be sure to let me know, as always, in the comment section down below. The first reason Spider-Man is so loved is that Peter Parker feels like someone I could know. He's not a god like Thor or a billionaire like Tony Stark. He's just a guy from Queens, New York, trying to navigate life as a teenager. When I first read about him, I saw Peter dealing with things like getting picked on at school or worrying about his grades, and it reminded me of my own high school days. He's smart but awkward, figuring out who he is, just like many of us. What makes Peter so real is how he balances being a hero with everyday problems. He's always rushing to save the city while stressing about being late for work or letting down his Aunt May. I remember reading stories where he's desperate to help his family while battling villains, and you could feel how torn he is. That struggle to juggle responsibilities is something I think a lot of us can relate to, whether it's work, family, or just keeping life together. Peter's not afraid to show his flaws either. He makes mistakes, feels guilty, and sometimes wonders if he's doing the right thing. I admire how he keeps going even when he doubts himself. There are moments where he thinks about quitting because the pressure's too much, but he always pushes through. That honesty about his struggles makes him feel human and someone I could root for. His humor is another thing that draws me in. Peter's always making jokes, even when he's fighting villains, like when he's dodging attacks with a quick one-liner. It's his way of staying hopeful, and it makes him feel like someone I want to hang out with. That mix of being a regular guy, owning his doubts, and keeping a sense of humor is why Peter connects with so many of us. Another reason Spider-Man's so beloved is his origin story, which I think is one of the most moving in comics. Peter starts off as a shy, nerdy kid who gets incredible powers from a radioactive spider bite. At first, he's excited and uses his abilities to make money, like performing for cash. I understand why he'd do that. It's natural to think of yourself first when something amazing happens, especially as a teenager. Then everything changes with the death of his Uncle Ben. Peter learns the burglar he let get away is the one who killed Ben, and that guilt hits him hard. Reading that moment always feels so raw to me because it's about realizing the weight of your choices. I've had times where I'd wish I'd done something differently, and I think that's why Peter's regret feels so real to so many people. That loss teaches Peter that with great power comes great responsibility, a lesson that shapes who he becomes. I find it inspiring that he chooses to be a hero not for fame, but to make up for his mistake and protect others. You see him start to take on that role, even though it means giving up a normal life. That choice shows his strength, and it's something I reflect on when I face tough decisions. The power of this story is how it speaks to everyone. It's not just about superpowers, it's about learning to take responsibility for your actions, no matter how hard it is. I believe that's why Peter's journey stays with people, whether they're young or old. It's a reminder that being a hero means doing what's right, even when it's painful, and that's what makes Spider-Man's origins so unforgettable. Spider-Man's villains are a huge part of why he's so loved, and I think they're some of the best in comics. They don't just fight him, they challenge who he is as a person. The Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, and others force Peter to confront different parts of himself, making every battle feel meaningful. I'm always impressed by how these villains bring out new sides of Spider-Man, showing why he's such a compelling hero. The Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, is one of the most personal threats Peter faces. He's not just a villain with gadgets, he targets Peter's loved ones, hitting him where it hurts most. There's a story where Norman's actions lead to a loss that breaks Peter's heart. I find it powerful to see Peter keep fighting after such pain, and it shows how much he's willing to sacrifice to protect others. Dr. Octopus, Otto Octavius, challenged Peter in a different way. He's a scientist like Peter, but his obsession with power takes him down a dark path. Their battles show Peter standing up to someone who could have been like him if he'd made different choices. I respect how Peter stays true to his values even when facing someone who shares his intelligence but not his morals. These villains make Spider-Man's victories matter because they test his courage and heart. Whether it's the Green Goblin's cruelty or Dr. Octopus's cunning, each fight shows Peter's determination to do what's right. And I think that's why I keep coming back to his stories. These villains highlight what makes Spider-Man a hero worth cheering for, and they're a big part of why he's so beloved. So those are my thoughts when it comes to why Spider-Man is known to be one of the most beloved heroes in comics. He's just awesome. There's just so many different things to love about him, which is why I enjoy talking about Spider-Man, because I mean, he's one of my favorite superheroes of all time. I mean, I guess I could say honestly, he is my favorite superhero of all time. I just feel so connected to this character, and it just felt so fun to talk about him in this video. You know, give some love to my boy Spidey, because it's great to talk about one of your favorite characters every once in a while, especially if you're making a video dedicated to him. But now I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about Spider-Man? Is he one of your favorite superheroes? You guys have anything specific that you guys want to talk about with me? Be sure to let me know all those thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know everything when it comes to that. And if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, if you guys want to join my Discord server to join the community, be sure to click on the link in the description. It is also pinned in the comment section down below, just in case you guys are interested. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a new video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.